The Los Angeles Lakers are experiencing a remarkable defensive resurgence that has caught the NBA by surprise, largely due to the influence of assistant coach J.J. Redick. Just a few months ago, the Lakers were not considered serious contenders, but recent victories over powerhouses like the Golden State Warriors and the Denver Nuggets have revitalized their prospects. The big question now is whether this impressive defense can be sustained throughout a long playoff run. Redick's impact extends beyond simple roster changes. He has fostered a significant mindset shift within the team. As highlighted by Bomani Jones during his appearance on Good Word with Goodwill, the Lakers have made substantial adjustments on the court, managing to limit opponents to just a 43% field goal percentage. JJ as a coach, he's going to be overwhelmed soon. But his ability to strategize and innovate is commendable, Jones noted, emphasizing the competitive spirit Redick has instilled in the team. While there is optimism among Lakers fans, the realities of playoff basketball are drastically different. Vincent Goodwill pointed out that Luka Dončić's defensive vulnerabilities could become significant targets for opponents. What strategies can they implement to prevent Luka from being constantly targeted, he pondered. Additionally, LeBron James, at 40 years old, despite his enduring strength, will likely attract defensive attention in the high-pressure environment of a 7-game series. The crucial tests remain. Can the Lakers replicate their regular season success in the playoffs, or will rivals find a way to exploit their strategies? Regardless of how the playoffs unfold, Redick has already initiated a transformative wave within the organization. If he continues to capitalize on and amplify this momentum, he may encourage other teams to reconsider traditional coaching methodologies. Does Redick's success represent just a fleeting moment of brilliance, or could it signal a significant shift in NBA coaching hires? This discussion goes beyond the Lakers and prompts a broader reflection on team evolution in the NBA. As the playoff season approaches, one thing is clear: J.J. Redick may hold the key to ushering in a new era for the Lakers. Only time will tell if the playoffs will confirm this theory. Impact of Redick's influence. Mindset shift. Redick's influence has led to a significant change in the team's mindset, focusing on defensive strategies and teamwork. This shift has been instrumental in their recent success. The Lakers have become more cohesive, with players working together to achieve defensive goals. Defensive adjustments. The Lakers have made notable defensive adjustments, including better positioning and communication on the court. These changes have helped limit opponents' scoring opportunities and have been crucial in their victories against top teams. Player development. Redick's coaching has also contributed to the development of players like Austin Reaves, who have become more integral to the team's defensive strategy. Reaves's ability to create turnovers and make smart defensive decisions has been particularly valuable. Sustainability. The key challenge for the Lakers will be sustaining this defensive performance over a long playoff run. This will require continued innovation and adaptability from Redick and the coaching staff. They must stay ahead of opponent strategies and make adjustments as needed. Future challenges. Playoff pressure. The playoffs bring a different level of intensity and pressure. The Lakers will need to maintain their defensive focus and adapt to the strategies of their opponents. This includes being prepared for teams to exploit any weaknesses they identify. Opponent adjustments. Teams may try to exploit Luka Dončić's defensive vulnerabilities and LeBron James' age. The Lakers will need to find ways to mitigate these challenges, possibly by using different defensive schemes or relying on other players to support Dončić and James. Coaching evolution. Redick's success could influence how teams approach coaching hires in the future, potentially leading to more emphasis on innovative defensive strategies. This could lead to a broader shift in how teams approach player development and game planning. In summary, J.J. Redick's influence on the Lakers' defense has been transformative, but the true test lies ahead in the playoffs. If they can sustain their defensive performance, it could mark the beginning of a new era for the team. The Lakers' ability to adapt and innovate under Redick's guidance will be crucial in determining their success in the postseason. Broader implications. Redick's impact extends beyond the Lakers, as his success could prompt other teams to re-evaluate their coaching strategies. The NBA is constantly evolving, with teams seeking innovative ways to gain an edge. If Redick's methods prove effective over time, they could become a model for other franchises looking to revamp their defensive approaches. Moreover, the Lakers' recent defensive resurgence highlights the importance of adaptability in the NBA. Teams must be willing to adjust their strategies based on their roster and the strengths of their opponents. This flexibility is key to achieving success in both the regular season and the playoffs. As the Lakers move forward, they will face stiff competition from other top teams in the league. However, with Redick's influence and the team's newfound defensive prowess, they are well positioned to make a deep playoff run. The coming weeks will be crucial in determining whether this defensive transformation can lead to championship success. Luka Dončić is the best compliment LeBron James has ever had, journalist Alan Hahn asserts. The partnership between LeBron James and Luka Dončić at the Los Angeles Lakers is finally bearing fruit. After 3 lackluster initial games, Dončić made a significant impact with 32 points in a victory over the Denver Nuggets. Hahn argues that Dončić is James' best teammate in terms of compatibility throughout his career, even surpassing Dwayne Wade, who lacked a three-point shot and wasn't as skilled a passer. Dončić can maximize LeBron's abilities even at 40 years old. Leave your like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any updates. Throughout his career, James has played alongside some remarkable teammates. With Wade, he won 2 NBA championships and reached 4 finals, developing a strong friendship off the court. James and Wade formed one of the most iconic duos in NBA history, often compared to Shaquille O'Neal and Kobe Bryant. Their partnership in Miami was incredibly successful, with Wade averaging 22.2 points, 5.3 rebounds, and 4.7 assists per game during their time together. James also teamed up with Chris Bosh in Miami, who adapted his game to become a better three-point shooter and defender. Initially, Bosh was seen as a strong post player, but he evolved to fit better with James' playing style. This transformation allowed him to contribute more effectively to the team's success. Bosh's sacrifice in Miami led to 2 championships, and his memorable plays, such as the rebound and kick-out to Ray Allen in Game 6 of the 2013 NBA Finals, are still celebrated. In Los Angeles, Anthony Davis was his partner for 5 seasons, contributing significantly to their defensive efforts and helping win a title in 2020. Davis's defensive prowess allowed James to focus more on offense, and their partnership resulted in a well-rounded team performance. During their first season together, Davis was the team's leading scorer, averaging 26.1 points per game, which is a rare feat for any teammate of James. The current duo of James and Dončić is particularly noteworthy, as they are the only 2 players in NBA history with career averages of at least 27 points, 7 rebounds, and 7 assists. Despite having played only 4 games together, they have already made a significant impact. The Lakers have a 34-21 record this season, with a notable improvement in defense over the last 15 games. This defensive surge has allowed James, Dončić, and Austin Reaves more offensive freedom, as they can rely on a solid defensive foundation to support their scoring efforts. The Lakers' recent defensive performance is especially impressive given the absence of Anthony Davis or a dominant starting center. This highlights the team's adaptability and the potential for Dončić and James to lead the team to further success. As they continue to develop their chemistry, fans can expect even more exciting performances from this dynamic duo. Defensive impacts of the partnership. Loss of Anthony Davis. The trade that brought Dončić to the Lakers involved the departure of Anthony Davis, one of the league's best defenders. Davis was crucial in protecting the rim and limiting opponents' dunks and layups. His absence leaves a significant defensive void that the Lakers need to compensate for. Dončić's defensive weakness. Luka Dončić is recognized for his offensive skills, but his defense is considered a weakness. He is not known for being an aggressive or effective defender, which can be a challenge for the Lakers in important games. Tactical adjustments. To compensate for the lack of rim defense, the Lakers may need to adapt their defensive tactics. This could include using more mobile defensive schemes and relying on other players to help protect the rim. Incorporation of new players. The team acquired Mark Williams in a trade to try to address the lack of a defensive center. This acquisition can help strengthen the Lakers' defense, especially in protecting the rim. Future challenges. Tough schedule. The Lakers will face a challenging schedule, with several games against strong teams like Milwaukee, Denver, and Phoenix. These matchups will test the team's defense and its ability to adapt without Davis. Dependence on LeBron and Dončić. Although LeBron and Dončić are offensive stars, the Lakers' defense will need to be more collective to compensate for their individual limitations. This may require other players, such as Austin Reaves, to contribute more on defense. Other important factors. Austin Reaves. Reaves has been a crucial player for the Lakers, offering a reliable three-point shooting option and helping to alleviate pressure on James and Dončić. His ability to score and create plays can be vital to the team's success. Chemistry between James and Dončić. The chemistry between James and Dončić is developing rapidly. Both are extremely talented players who can complement each other well, with James offering experience and leadership, while Dončić brings energy and exceptional offensive skills. In summary, the partnership between LeBron and Dončić presents significant defensive challenges for the Lakers, primarily due to the departure of Anthony Davis and Dončić's defensive limitations. However, the team can adapt with new strategies and acquisitions to strengthen its defense. The chemistry between James and Dončić, combined with contributions from other players, can lead the Lakers to a promising future in the NBA. The recent news of Victor Wembanyama's season-ending injury has sent shockwaves through the NBA. The San Antonio Spurs confirmed that their star center has been diagnosed with deep vein thrombosis in his right shoulder, a condition discovered shortly after the All-Star game. Although this type of blood clot is more commonly found in the lower limbs, it can also occur in the upper body, as in Wembanyama's case. Given the severity of this condition, which poses significant health risks if left untreated, Wembanyama will undergo prolonged treatment. The absence of Victor Wembanyama from the San Antonio Spurs could potentially pave the way for another star to join the Los Angeles Lakers, who already boast Luka Dončić and LeBron James. Chris Paul, a veteran point guard, might be the next big name to join the Lakers. Earlier in the season, the Spurs made a significant move by acquiring De'Aaron Fox from the Sacramento Kings, positioning themselves as a playoff contender. However, with Wembanyama's injury, the team loses its primary player and may revert to focusing on the future, possibly adopting a tank strategy to secure a better draft position. This approach could impact Chris Paul's future with the team. According to Fadeaway World, Chris Paul, now 39, sees De'Aaron Fox emerging as the long-term option at point guard. This development might lead to a buyout, allowing Paul to finally join the Lakers, a team he has been frequently linked to. The idea would be for both parties to agree on a buyout, enabling Paul to play for the team he has been associated with for some time. Impact of Wembanyama's injury. Team strategy shift. The Spurs' strategy may shift significantly without Wembanyama. They might focus more on rebuilding for the future rather than competing for a playoff spot this season. Chris Paul's future. Chris Paul's role with the Spurs could become less secure as De'Aaron Fox takes over as the primary point guard. This could lead to Paul exploring other options, such as joining the Lakers. Lakers roster enhancement. If Chris Paul were to join the Lakers, it would significantly enhance their roster. With Paul, Dončić and James, the Lakers would have a formidable lineup capable of competing with any team in the league. NBA landscape. Wembanyama's injury and its potential impact on Chris Paul's future highlight the ever-changing landscape of the NBA. Teams must adapt quickly to injuries and roster changes to remain competitive. Future implications. Spurs rebuilding. The Spurs may use this opportunity to rebuild and focus on developing younger players. This could involve trading veteran players and accumulating draft picks. Lakers playoff chances. If the Lakers were to acquire Chris Paul, their chances of making a deep playoff run would increase significantly. Paul's experience and leadership would be invaluable in high-pressure games. NBA coaching and front office decisions. The situation with Wembanyama and Chris Paul underscores the importance of adaptability in NBA coaching and front office decisions. Teams must be prepared to adjust their strategies based on injuries and player availability. In summary, Victor Wembanyama's injury has significant implications for the San Antonio Spurs and potentially for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Spurs may shift their focus to rebuilding, while the Lakers could strengthen their roster with the addition of Chris Paul. The coming weeks will be crucial in determining how these developments play out.